depends. If Cormier wins, then I would say Jones is probably the real champ. If Anthony Johnson wins, I'd say we don't know who the real champ is, you know, because they haven't fought yet. This is a very individual sport. Jones is definitely one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, and there's no disputing that. Him and Cormier were a very good fight, but he definitely won. So, you know, being a champion is it depends how you look at it. You know, he's definitely one of the best fighters in the world and a champion in that. He just needs to let the rest catch up to the champion mentality.
If you have the belt, you're the champion. You know what I mean? Jon Jones has not been the smartest man in the world. I'm not going to say much more about it, but and he's lost his title, and he deserved to lose his title 100%. So I think if Rumble wins, it's a lot more of an interesting situation. You know, you can really say Rumble is a champion because he's not faced Jon Jones. If Cormier wins, it might be a bit like, well, he's not the real champ. He's only champ because Jones isn't there. But Rumble, you know, if he wins that title and he beats DC, he deserves to be known as the champion. He deserves to carry the belt with pride, and you know, it will make one hell of a fight if Jon Jones ever makes it back from the situation he's in. There'll be great build-up, and you know, it's going to be an exciting fight. I'm more interested in the Weidman fight, the Vitor Weidman fight myself, but you know, I think that event is stacked from top to bottom.
I think they have to beat Jon Jones first because he is really the champion currently. I mean, he is the champion. Even though they strip off his belt, but I think they should also they should beat first to become a real champion in that category.
You know what? Hey, it is what it is. Jon Jones did what he did. He's reaping the consequences for it, and the winner of that fight deserves to be champ. You know, and it's you know, although they didn't get a match with Jon Jones did what he did, and I believe that the one who wins that fight is the champ.
I think, you know, I mean, they're the two best guys in the world to fight that aren't Jon Jones, and right now he can't fight, and you don't know what's going to happen with him. I'm sure he's going to come back. I hope he comes back, but right now those are the two guys. So that is for the title. But I think they'll cement it once Jon Jones comes back, and if they can beat him, then they'll cement that.
Well, I think they can say they're champion because you don't know how long Jon Jones is going to be out. So if Jon Jones is not fighting, someone else going to replace him. If they win or not, it's when Jon Jones come back and they fight him. That's a different story. Yeah.
You see now, you put him in a difficult spot because on paper definitely he's going to be the champion, but I think, like it or not, somebody has to. If Johnny Jones comes back at some point, I feel that he deserves and he needs to get an immediate title shot, and only then you'll know the true champion. And that's going to be in a year or so. If after a year, if he doesn't come back, then it is what it is. And then obviously who's going to be the champion at that time is going to be for real. But if we're negotiating for any day now, any month now for Johnny Jones to come back, I would like to see that fight happen and then decide who's going to be the real champion. But real, in quotes, guys, because Cormier or Johnson win, definitely they'll be the real champion. They're both amazing fighters. But I would like to, personally, as a fan, I would like to see Johnny Jones fight the winner of Johnson Cormier.
Jon Jones is the true champ. I mean, he beat Daniel Cormier. If Cormier beats Johnson, he's still the second best, you know. So, yeah, he'll have the belt, but in my eyes, it's kind of like an interim champ, you know. But on another side note, there's more things than being a champion than just being the best skill, you know. Who I think, you know, who's going to be the real champ is, you know, overall encompasses the word champion, will be, you know, the winner out of Cormier and Johnson. But the best skill out there is obviously Jon Jones. You know, he's proven that he's the best. He beat Cormier. Johnson, I was really excited about that. Johnson's a big, heavy hitter. You know, solid wrestling. He's got, you know, a very physical prowess to him. So I was looking forward to that fight. But I think we're gonna get to see that down the road a little bit when John's gonna have, you know, he's gonna figure everything out. I think he's still a little bit young, and I think it's gonna be a hard lesson for him. But I think he's gonna learn from it.
Well, here's Here's what I think. I think that since John is removed from this situation, it's you could be considering it like someone retiring or something. Let's say GSP when he retired, you know, then you're going to have two people who don't hold the belt fight for the belt. Are they the champ? Yeah, they're the champ, you know. So that's what I think. I do think that they are the champion right now, and if Jon Jones returns and he takes the belt away, you know what I mean, then he is the champion. But it is hard to say because it's not like he lost his belt, you know. So I mean, that's a tough one, but I do think that since he's removed from the situation, you know, that they deserve the credibility of being the #1 current fighter in the world.